What's up, Army? Welcome back to Redemption 46 Studios. I'm Nick.
안녕, 로입니다.
Keith.
And I'm Curtis.
Y'all know the vibes. Y'all seen the picture. Y'all seen the thumbnail. Y'all know why y'all here. G.C.F, 3J at 2018 MMA Practice. Definitely wanted to make sure we finish off the rest of the G.C.Fs that we didn't get a chance to. Seen this, and y'all know how much we loved them when we did them the first time. So no long talk, just something that we never finished.
They don't cost the same, cause of the shit I did.
So fun and games till you get hit with one of them kicks.
Cause of the shit I did.
Am I wrong for wanting to hear a rap line on this beat?
I don't think you're wrong. That beat was definitely crazy.
Shit's a trap.
Remember what we
I
said
was
in
like,
Vegas?
I was thinking, I'm like, damn, this thing Cookie was on such and such type beats or something like that. Like, where you find that from? Like,
this
maybe
ain't the-
P-Dog
right.
made it.
You said it's kind of like the VCRs when we was talking about the same joint. We was like, this ain't a track. Like, kind of throwing away some
Nah,
good
that one
joints.
joint in the concert, I was like, nah, how you fuck a VCR? Y'all need to do something with this one. That I'll never forget that one beat. I'm like, yo, this is a little too crazy just for, you know, between set interludes and
Shout
shit.
out to the editor, man. Like the picking of the timing of the speed ups and the slowdowns and the fast pace and everything else.
I'm
And
assuming
the
the editor's
cutting
JK.
cuts.
It's JK.
Oh, it's JK?
Yeah.
Fire.
Y'all remember these?
Wait, the GFC's the ones we did for his birthday, right?
Golden Closet.
the Golden
Phones.
Closet.
Yeah. That's crazy.
Oh,
That's why I said he must have. He was either got something from P-Dog or somebody, or just like
Cookie was doing all these like vlogging type joints where he was recording everything, and he was calling them
minimal talking.
JCFs.
That's incredible.
But yeah, it was him doing it. When I first started editing and doing music videos and shit, that used to be my favorite shit, was just trying to do those cuts on beat with what's going on. He stamped on here. He had like a lot of good utilizations of slow-mos. His transition with glitch effects was decent. He could have been the negative Jones was hot too and shit. Before it's programs now where you kind of can do the black in and out kind of where it's like before you used to have to literally cut by frame and just remove one, and you can do it like that. But I would be interested to see like what his process was with a lot of stuff, because
How long it took?
yeah, he just because his editing style on this is very much different than a couple of the other ones that we've seen that were a little bit more
cinematic and definitely had color and
yeah,
a lot more going on.
This is more hood trap shit like in 2018. This is kind of how you'd have shot a video of dudes was hanging outside the Chinese store mobbing and shit. But I like it a lot, man. He really did good too with his utilization of like slowing stuff down, because he would slow stuff down, but every time it was time for like those beats to hit, he would ramp it right back up for hope to be kind of right back on like the.
I was even gonna ask, like I couldn't remember the performance, but this wasn't the beat they were. This obviously is not the beat they were dancing on. But it's like you wouldn't be able to tell, like if nobody told you what was going on, you wouldn't be able to tell because everything hits on beat. Even at, like especially that gym and spin to the drop, that shit was nasty. It looks so clean.
I remember this, like I remember the Idol performance because that's what this is. And it definitely, I thought the performance was dope, but this definitely makes it look even more like, oh shit, like what are they doing this for? Like if you don't know, first of all, I think the fans are like one of the major hints, and it says what time it is. You know, it's Mama 2018, so that should give you quite a hint what was going on that year and what they would be performing like that. Damn it, man! Like you said, this is just so dope. Seeing them go like this, and then emphasizing like every time they break down and stuff like that, it's on beat. J-Hope part was just so crazy, but like you said, that Jim and Led drop was definitely dope. All around great editing, great beat choice, you know, or beat selection rather, because he could have easily just put like another one of their songs or something like that, but just finding a whole nother beat and making it go with everything, or editing it so well that it goes perfectly with the beat, which is totally different from the idol beat and stuff like that. I think that's the type of things that separate people when it comes to editing, in my opinion, and like the things I like. But yeah, that J-Hope part is just fucking dope, especially because all the like the popping and locking he does and everything like that, having to make all of that, slowing it down to the point where it fits with the beat, but it still doesn't look like it's slowed down to like a detrimental level, doesn't, you know, ruin the integrity of the dance or the video. I think this is really A1.
Yeah, he was working too, because on some of the RGB glitch effects, sometimes like you can tell if someone was just kind of keeping it black or white. There's a lot of times he would let the original color leak out too as well. Even shit like that, those like it transitions kind of in the cuts, but even Dutches and to go kind of more in. He was working. This wasn't kind of just a run of the mill, quick little kind of I can tell he didn't just put this together kind of real fast and shit. This looks like something that took a little bit of time and care to do.
Even to have the shots to cut them like that, like everything had to be planned. Like, you know what I mean? So like, you know, all the edits are cool, but if you got shit shots, ain't much you can do with it. But he got some good shit.
And all his work, like that we've seen too, holds up. Because it'll be work that, like, I may have recorded something in 2014 as a rap video, and I'll relook at it and just be like, oh, hell no. It's shit from 2018 I might have did where it's just like, I wouldn't do that again. Mostly everything that we've seen from him, too, still all holds up, where it's not too many changes that I think you could have even made today. This looks good enough to have dropped today. Obviously, you know, it probably been a fucking 6K or some shit fucking vibe. But I think everything still looks good. It still looks like it's in HD and everything is like cool. So I like this a lot. Good shit, Cookie.
Yeah, for this to be something that I hadn't seen or anything, or at least I wasn't used to, and finding out that, you know, Cookie was editing for these kind of things, it's really impressive, and it really just unlocks like a whole new kind of outlet that he's able to successfully like go in if he ever wanted to, because the hype up for this is incredible. And the fact that Idol's beat is so different in comparison and so such a different tone than what the beat is that he's editing to here, and then making it fit so organically with the edits is something that's really impressive as well. And just the last thing I was really going to say in addition to that was the editing choices feel like they accentuate kind of the dance styles of each of the 3Js. And I think that's something that's really important as well. As you had said, Low, with the pop and lock kind of style, with Hope and everything like that, the sensuality and kind of fluidity in some of what Jimin was doing as well. Like all those things were so well highlighted with the editing style, and it really, you know, and just knowing kind of how big and grand the Idol performance was from our memory at least, and then kind of all the props and the wardrobe and everything that goes into that kind of performance, for them to kind of slow down on a little bit of these, not to say they're smaller moments or anything like that, but to really highlight like specifically what everyone's doing and how complex it is, and then trying to reimagine that with the actual Idol beat and kind of think back on it. It just adds like a whole new kind of level of appreciation to, for one, the song, absolutely the choreography, and then subsequently the performance. And just knowing that he's able to edit like this and everything is really incredible.
Yeah, jump in the comments, y'all. Let us know if it's any other work like this that's out there. I believe we did mostly all of them, but I know they have so many Bang Tang Bombs and some other stuff that we might have missed, especially when it comes to JK or any behind-the-scenes stuff for this as well. Let us know if you guys would be interested in that, because obviously outside of us knowing how talented they are after watching all the runs and the soups and everything else, we know that the members get into kind of way more stuff than just like music related. So, you know, if it's anything of that nature, you know, with them kind of doing stuff outside of just music or dancing and all that type of stuff, let us know. Other than that, we love you guys. We gonna holler at y'all.
Love y'all.
Peace.
Take care.